Well, tonight with me on the set is Council Fred Muwema, the official spokesperson of presidential aspirant John Patrick Amama Mbabazi, at the same time, his lawyer. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Well, Council, the whole issue tonight, we are discussing about your client being summoned to appear before his party, SEC. Are we seeing your client showing up before his party?
In many words, yes, he will attend, and we are hoping that the need for further legal conflict and dispute will be resolved in this meeting. If it is not resolved, then definitely our client will be well advised to take whatever steps, legal steps, to protect his rights and interests.
Some of the policies and laws that are being applied against him, he was part of the making. What do you make of this?
These regulations were made on the 6th of July this year. He had left the Prime Ministership, he had left the Secretary Generalship. So it is not true to say that the regulations which are being applied now to affect his rights to aspire, for example, were made by him. These are new regulations.
He attempted to make the first move to Mbale, which was failed. People expected him to continue in regard to the way his plan was made. But he has backed off. Has he been intimidated?
What we can say now is that the consultations will resume, and the program will be announced in the coming days, because it is still his legal right to consult.
Many of your client's supporters, more especially the youth, are being rounded up. What are you doing about this?
Well, many supporters are being rounded up, correct? They are all being released for the reason that there are no charges sustained against them. There is no offense in that. And that's why you see none of the people who have been arrested have been produced before a court of law and charged with an offense.
What do you make of these arbitrary arrests, more especially the Uganda police? Well, a lot have described it as a partisan police, serving the interests of regime survival rather than state survival.
We do not have in our legal system a police which is affiliated to a particular party. What we have is a national police. But of course, what has been on show is a police that will support activities, the same activities, by one person, and then oppose the same activity by the other. And that's why there's a perception, which perception is gaining currency, that the police is being partisan. That is not a baseless claim. It's based on what is happening. And obviously, our client's concern here is that the police, just like the NRM party, should go back to its core duty.
Well, I do understand that your client was meant to pick forms from their party headquarters. But later, we were meant to understand that the intention was you wanted to go to court to challenge whatever the electoral commission of the party, the NRM in this case, was doing. What was your area of contention? What is your area of contention on the way the Electoral Commission of the NRM is handling the entire exercise?
To aspire means to have a thought, to dream about something. When you are aspiring, you have not yet gone to the stage of nomination to become a candidate. You're just saying, I have a dream. I feel I want to do something. Now, to just have a feeling, you can't pay to have a feeling about something. You cannot be required to be endorsed first, to be sponsored, to just have a feeling. You have certain feelings today about something. If we subjected the way you feel about something to approve of your family, your employer, that is wrong, because the Constitution in Article 29 clearly says that it's a fundamental right of freedom of expression. You can express yourself anyway. You could even be wrong. Now, the NRM Electoral Commission is mixing the issue of aspiration with nomination. Nomination is when you now come down to the process of saying, I want to be NRM flag bearer. Then you go through the system of qualifying to be a flag bearer. But just to aspire, anybody can come up and say, I'm dreaming about, I'm aspiring about something. So the objection against paying of fees to aspire, we are saying cannot be founded in the NRM Constitution, because the NRM Constitution must at all times comply with the national law. The national law says aspiration is for free. So the NRM Constitution should also allow people to aspire for free. When it comes to nomination, for example, there is a law that says if you want to be a presidential candidate, you pay nomination fees to the National Electoral Commission. 400 currency points, which is equivalent to 8 million. You see, in Uganda, it is only Parliament that has the power to make laws that issue sanctions or raise taxes or raise fees and those kind of things. However, a party can raise its own money, for example, through membership fees. As a party, you can say we are selling merchandise, we are selling party cards, come and be a member, but you cannot charge fees for somebody to aspire for a leadership position.
Well, thank you, Council Fred Muwema, for joining us on this interactive news segment, The Level Ground, where we discuss issues that affect the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.